My dear child, love starts from within yourself. Always have control and courage to be your authentic self. When you allow negative seeds to be planted, it can be triggered off over and over. This is time to take a stand and focus on what beautiful light inside you. You are a beautiful and amazing soul inside and out. You are shining your light bright. This is the mentality to have and plant a new seed of empowerment and enlightenment. The love will flourish and you will begin to attract positivity all around you, confirming that beautiful light inside you. Remember, you have what it takes to accomplish your goals and manifest your dreams. Just believe in yourself and know that you got this. Focus on what matters the most, choosing radical self-love and gain happiness to raise your vibration. My child, know that the universe is asking you to look at whether you are attaching yourself too much to something. You may be too attached to a particular outcome or a particular way that things might transpire. Or maybe the universe is presenting you with things or situation linked to previously attachment you had, so you can see how far you have come or to heal from anything that lingers regarding that attachment. Mercury retrograde has now started, so if there are any attachment issues, this will be mirrored back to you. And the universe is saying, don't fall into old traps. Don't be tempted to go down routes that you know are not good for you. If it feels off, then walk away and don't allow yourself to be drawn in. The universe is wanting you to allow things to flow and to surrender to what it has in store for you. It knows more than your mind is attaching to. So just trust that the universe is going to offer you so much more if you surrender to the divine plan for your life. My child, know that someone is very clear here that they are in love with you. They know it inside. They know your true inner value and what you are capable of. This person communicated with you as well, or maybe told you, but the way this person told you was something that you did not like. This person has true and pure love for you, but this person has a lot of air energy which make them a very blunt communicator. I see that the communication was not done in a proper manner, hence things fizzled out. But this person does not want to give up on you. They know that somewhere destiny has linked the two of you together for a reason. This person has a lot of responsibilities which they need to fulfill. I see that this is something that they really want and they want to work towards it. I also see that this person distracts themselves by working. They don't have a very patient nature, but with you, they do land up being very patient. They are willing to give this time and want to wait patiently. My child, know that you take a lot of the burden of it yourself, and at times it can feel a heavy burden. It can feel like a never ending journey to reach home, and there are not many you can share the load with. Sometimes the weight of things get too much and you feel like giving up, but you don't. You gather yourself and then carry on, showing your resilience because deep down your intuition tells you not to give up. The story has not ended, as there is still more to unfold, and even though you may feel alone with the burden of this journey, you are not. Often the divine masculine does not share what they are going through, but they go through it just the same, even if they hide a lot of it from their divine feminine. The divine masculine is trying to find their way back, and bit by bit they are healing and making their way home to their divine feminine. Stay patient, stay positive, and resilient as the connection is healing. And even if the divine masculine is silent, they are certainly watching out for you. They are genuinely interested in your life and in you. Communication will come in time, but for now, no. They are thinking of you and sorting things out. The energies are balancing out in the connection, and you may have felt in need of rebalancing yourself in some way. Whether you have felt swings emotionally, felt that being passive and taking action is out of kilter, or trying to level up on your journey and going through some changes from this which is knocking you off balance. Believe in the magic of your prayers, as the universe is hearing them and is helping transform things so that all you dream of can become reality. Your dreams will come to fruition for you, but in the meantime, try not to let things away you of balance. Keep moving forward at your own pace, and things will materialize just when the timing is right. My child, know that you have this tendency to withdraw from people whenever there are big changes happening in your life. When there is chaos, pain, and confusion, instead of reaching out to your closest ones for help and support, you turn away. You build your walls up so high that nobody can get to you. You do this because you have always needed space and time to deal with things your own way. You don't like being vulnerable before others or having them all tangled in your issues. So until you figure things out for yourself, you don't involve anyone in what you are going through. You keep them at a distance, and all that while you try to understand what you are feeling first so that you can overcome it alone. You fight and fight by yourself, and when the war is over, when the wounds are healed, when the road is clear, you return to your people. You tell them stories of how you made it through, but you never let them be a part of your many battles. My child, know that sometimes when we don't get what we want, most often a chance at being loved, we start questioning the very existence of it. We curse the opportunity for having presented itself in the first place. We find a way to emotionally sabotage ourselves for believing that we deserve it at all. When we fall at love more than grief, it is betrayal that we struggle to make peace with. We have nothing but one question for our fate, and all we seek is an answer to why now, why not then? Why could not it be simpler? Why could not it hurt less? Why did the journey begin in happiness and when it was destined to end in pain? And if people are meant to depart, why do we meet them at all? Why does attachment come before detachment? Why is detachment a thing at all? And just why? We have one question and no one to ask, so we find an answer of our own. And when time goes by and the pain slowly begins to evaporate, we realize just how bravely we fought out battles and how gracefully we won, how beautifully we evolved, and how incredibly important it was to hurt before we healed. When grief becomes a story of the past and liberation a moral of the present, we begin to understand just how important the plot was. It is okay, things happen. We would not have questioned if they did not, and if we did not have questions, how would we ever find answers? Every palm line has a trajectory, and this is our. My child, know that. And one day you will understand that love does not hurt you or makes you feel misunderstood. Love does not give you mixed signals or confuse you. Love is not one-sided or unsure about you. Love is not 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Love does not lead you on to leave you or let you go. Love grips you by the hand and makes you stay. Love listens to your thoughts and understands you. Love knows that you are not perfect, but it still accepts you with all your jagged edge and scares. Love accepts that you need your time and it gives you space for your healing. Love does not make you feel unworthy. No, love teaches you that you are worth everything and more. Love does not hold you back or stop you from flying. Love becomes the reason you spread your wings to touch the sky. And the most important lesson of all, love teaches you new ways to love yourself every single day. My child, know that your soul knows when it's time for a new beginning. So go forward and welcome it. To open yourself to receive new energy, be grateful for what you already have and for what is to come. My child, know that you are being asked to face your fears head on this weekend, and this follows on very much from the collective reading this week and the reading yesterday. For some of you, this means clearing the blocks to be able to fully open up your heart to love and follow through with what you feel. For others, it's around blocks stopping you from following through on something that you know in your heart that you are wanting to do in other areas in your life. But there is a theme for everyone here, and that is not letting fears prevent you going after what is in your heart. It's time to release those blocks that fear has built and heal what is behind those fears. Whilst fears can always be presented in life, you still have the power and control to how you choose to respond. You can tell your fears thank you for your input and concern, but I'm going to follow through anyway, or you can let your fears control you. That is your choice as long as you are aware of the risk involved and can assess the rewards as being greater than the risk, then what is stopping you other than fear? So if you are currently holding back on something, ask yourself, what are you fearing and why? Ask yourself, what can you do to help you release this fear? Sometimes that response is to feel the fear and do it anyway. But whatever your response, let it be one that frees you. Type yes if you have trust in universe. Amen.